Hello, YouTube. Hi, this is the Tech Brothers Show.
And today we're going to be kind of doing a movie review
sort of thing, and just talk about our time seeing it and everything.
Yeah.
Well, alright. We saw, if you can't read the title, the Amazing Spiderman remake movie, comic book thing, remake movie thing.
The Amazing Spiderman
Game movie.
It was awesome.
Alright, yeah. It was better
Spoilers.
Yes. Spoiler alert. If you have not seen the movie, don't watch the video.
Yeah.
It's common sense,
so,
man. Alright, so was it better than Sam Raimi's in my opinion? Yes.
Yes.
Tobey Maguire was not as good as Andrew Garfield.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Andrew Garfield was the bestest.
I liked him. I thought he was gonna be an emo Spider-Man. He was a tiny bit depressed and stuff.
Yeah, but not like emo.
But once he became Spider-Man, he was like,
yeah, I'm better than all you. And was like, I'm gonna kill Flash Thompson. He didn't say that, but he was thinking it.
I didn't really enjoy it that much.
More of a what?
I didn't really enjoy the movie that much. I can't wait until the second one because you kind of knew what was happening.
Yeah.
Because
the whole lizard thing was new. I mean,
yeah, I like that. Like, you knew everything that was happening.
Yeah.
Until the middle.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like you're just waiting for all right, when is Uncle Ben gonna die? When is he gonna die? When is he gonna die?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. All right. So.
But he didn't say the great responsibility thing.
There's when he's gonna die. Yep.
I'm sad that he didn't say the great responsibility thing.
Yeah, he did not say it was great power for great responsibility.
Yeah.
Did he say that in the comics? I don't know. I think he did.
Thought he did.
I think he did. Yeah, I think he did.
Well, probably not if it's based on the comics.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big thing.
Well, it wasn't totally based on the comics, but it was based more off the comics than Sam Raimi's.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, I think in the all right, yeah. It's he didn't get a spider bite in the comics from sneaking into Oscorp, going into the spider lab. He didn't do that in the comics. I know he didn't.
It's more interesting than what happened in the comics.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, and Andrew Garfield was more nerdy looking Spider-Man. He was like, because Tobey Maguire didn't look that nerdy and he didn't act.
At the first movie, he looked nerdy. All the other ones, he looked like a normal dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like the third one, he just looked like a cool guy, you know.
Yeah. What am I saying here? Yeah, so it was more nerdy. There was a part where he got beat up.
Alright, my favorite part of the movie is when the SWAT team, the SWAT team and the police commissioner, leader dude, what is that girl's name? Gwen's dad, start beating up Spider-Man and trying to arrest him. I was like, nope, I'm Spider-Man, trying to save one. And he's like, alright.
Go right ahead, man.
Then all the citizens help him out, because he got shot. So all the citizens help him out by setting up some cranes. So
the whole scene was a little long and kind of confused me a bit in the way
I liked it.
Why the heck didn't the lizard already? How did the lizard not blow up the thing yet? The gas and stuff.
Wasn't there a timer? He
yes,
had to wait for it to be done?
He started that timer when Spider-Man actually got to the building. How wasn't he at the top by then while they were doing the cranes and everything?
It's a movie.
Okay. And okay. Yes, he gets shot in the leg. So anyway, here's pretty much a summary. He is a nerdy kid, gets beat up. Then he's like, yay, I get beat up every day. And then he's like, he goes to Oscorp, and he sneaks in because he was looking for Dr. Connors, because he figures out that Dr. Connors, who he has no idea, he works for Dr. Connors in the comics, I think, but he doesn't know him in this movie. And so he hears that his parents used to work for him, with him, I mean. So that he goes to Oscorp looking for his parents. He sneaks around in there, takes a Mexican guy or Spanish guy's things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he goes in there and he's sneaking around the Oscorp building because he doesn't stay with the supposed like group that he's supposed to be with if he was a real intern looking for a job.
Yeah.
So he goes in there, sneaking around, goes into this one room with a bunch of spiders. He actually does something. Spiders fall from the ceiling or fall everywhere. One gets on him and bites him in the neck.
Yeah, because he flicked the web, like the spider's web, and like the spiders went like crazy because the webs like stopped moving or whatever.
Yeah.
And they all start falling. And one fell on him, and he thought he got it off, but
it was like on there the whole time.
It was in his shirt, I guess, whatever.
Yeah. So he goes home, feels weird, goes to sleep, wakes up, and then he is like, I feel amazing, like a Spider-Man. So he what happened? Yeah, he goes, he has spider powers now. Everything like seems to be, he's good from now on. He has amazing powers.
Yeah.
He humiliates Flash Thompson in the basketball court, just like, showing off his powers and stuff because he can stick to stuff. He also designs a web slinging device thing. Not web slinging device, web shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's supposed to be smart and everything, but it's kind of weird how he gets the material. Like, that's supposed to be a new invention sort of thing from Oscorp. That's supposed to be, like, unbreakable or sort of anything can, like, do it.
Yeah.
Sorta. And he puts it in, he, like, makes this whole, like, really tiny device in, like, no time at all.
Oh, yeah. He researched a bunch of stuff on the internet, on their website. And you can actually go to their website.
Yeah, it's pretty funny how they actually have it.
It's on, what's it called? It's on this website.
So,
yeah.
Peter goes to Dr. Connors' room? House or something? He gives him, like, a formula or something that's parents figured out that lets Dr. Connors have the cross-species thing work. Alright, so after that, Uncle Ben is like, no. And it was like, you shouldn't have humiliated that boy or something like that.
Yeah.
Then him and Gwen have an awkward nerd conversation in the hallway. Like, he sort of asks her out, but he sort of doesn't.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Uncle Ben dies. He gets mad at him, walks out. Bam. Shot by this guy.
And he walks through like a broken... That was awesome.
So he's going out there he's like 1 cent or something, 2 cents, 1 cent away from like buying a milk. So then the guy at the cashier still doesn't just like let him just have like 1 cent. So, he walks away, but this thief guy knocks over something. The guy bends down, then he takes all the money out of the cash and throws Peter the milk.
Yeah.
Then he's like, and it turns out that's the guy who threw him the milk, and that he could have stopped from robbing the place, but didn't.
Yeah.
He turns out to be the killer of Uncle Ben. So now that he knows he has powers and that happened, he designs a costume. Well, doesn't really design a costume. He gets an idea from a wrestling thing.
Yeah.
He just gets like a red mask, a thug suit sort of thing. She's going.
And he orders it from like...
Yeah.
From some kind of company found on the internet.
I can't remember.
He uses I think it's Yahoo for like everything.
Yeah. So yeah, then he goes out looking for the guy who killed him. Killed his uncle. Then as he does that, he progresses like with his Spider-Man costume designs. Yeah. He comes up with like the full costume. So then he goes fighting crime as Spider-Man.
Yes, and that's, as I said, my favorite part. The police look for him, comes up to that, and he finds that Dr. Connors has been researching like lizard stuff.
So Dr. Connors there's like a monster loose in New York who attacks this one guy on a bridge. So he's like, oh my god, that's Dr. Connors, and he's like, yeah.
Hey, wait, you skipped a big part.
I did.
What if people didn't know,
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a scientist guy who needed the formula to heal Norman Osborn, a.k.a. the Green Goblin, but he said it wasn't ready. So the guy was like, alright, fine, you're fired, and we're just going to take the formula anyway. How do you like that? So then, Dr. Connors is, like, really pissed off, and he can't let him do that. So he injects himself with an experimental lizard thing, DNA sort of thing. Yeah. Goes out there, tries to kill the guy, but Spider-Man stops him.
Mm-hmm.
So then he has dinner with the father, has a full funny conversation about
funny.
Thumbs up asses and stuff. So then he goes out, he tries to stop the lizard and everything. It's pretty much just, trying to find the cure for the lizard and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That guy was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So by the end of the movie, he gets shot in the leg Gwen figures out that he's Spider-Man. So does her father when her father shoots him in the leg or something.
Yeah.
So he's like, no, one of his SWAT guys shoots him as he swings away from Gwen's dad figuring out he's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty much. So he goes, like swinging. So he lets him. Gwen's dad lets him go off just to save his daughter and like the city and stuff. So he goes over there. Cranes. These guys help with cranes. He swings across the Oscorp with the cure.
Yeah.
Then he goes up to like the thing the lizard's gonna use to shoot out all the gas all over the city, and instead he puts the cure in there, so he cures anyone that the lizard infected, and he cures the lizard.
So yeah, that's pretty much the end.
Yeah, pretty.
No, I don't think you should spoil.
Okay, there's one little detail, but there's one little detail that we won't spoil, but we're not okay.
For some reason.
Okay, but yeah. So Gwen's dad tells Gwen's dad tells Peter to stay away from Gwen because
as he was dying.
Gwen. Yeah. We said we weren't, but alright, yeah. I guess we'll do it anyway. I was gonna say it, but he's like, nope, and then I'm like, okay, and then he just does it himself. Alright, so yeah, Gwen's dad dies. And he's like, stay away from my daughter or I'll hunt you down as the ghost. And yeah, pretty much.
Wait, what?
Gwen's
stay
dad,
with my daughter.
No, stay away from my dad. Okay,
that's
yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah, so she doesn't get hurt or anything.
Yeah. Hey, Squeaky, stop it.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. What I thought about it. It was a pretty good movie.
Yeah,
pretty
it was.
Good movie. Better than the Sam Raimi's.
Definitely.
Better costume was I kind of like Sam Raimi's costume better.
I like the costume.
All right, well that's great.
I don't agree with your disgustingness.
So let's talk about a trip to see the movie in theaters actually.
Okay.
Because it was a pretty funny story while we were watching the movie.
Oh my gosh.
So we got in there.
Yeah.
We're not gonna tell you what theater. Don't be a stalker.
AMC.
Yeah, AMC in
It's not descriptive at
Texas.
all. In Texas,
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we go to what's it called? The theater. We go in there, we buy some food and stuff, just candy and stuff, not that much, but you know, we get it. We go into the movie.
Mhm.
And we sit, there's these two people that sit in front of us and we cannot see at all. So we're trying to look over and thank God they move. They go over.
Thank God.
And as we were watching the trailers, we were talking through the whole time, the trailers, and even like kind of yelling it a little bit.
Yeah.
And like, there's this trailer, The Moonshiners, and I kept saying Shia LaBeouf every time I saw him.
Yes.
And there was this Watchers, that was pretty funny, this Watchers movie that's coming out. So yeah, we watched the trailers and everything. Yelled stuff throughout the whole thing.
Yes.
And we kept complaining about when is the movie going to start. And it starts. So we're like, alright, now time to shut up. And every so often, this guy behind us, this kind of dorky dude, this goofy guy, I didn't look at him. I don't know what he looked like.
No, I remember. He had like those hip glasses.
Alright, so we're sitting in the upper row, by the way, the upper seating. Like, there's one, and then there's a big wall, and there's seats. We sat up there, like, right in the front of the wall thing. Pretty cool. The movie was loud, by the way.
It was really loud.
Yeah, the
gunshots and everything. I was, like, at the end of the row, so there was this big speaker right next to me.
Yeah.
So, it was really loud for me.
Anyway, so, like, some parts, this guy's like, oh, yeah, Spider-Man, awesome! And then there's this one part when, Spider-Man is, like, getting attacked by SWAT guys. He's like, no, he's a good guy.
No, he goes like, no, he's a good guy.
This sucks.
It was hilarious.
It was pretty funny, all the stuff he said. It was
annoying as crap, though.
It was annoying, but it was pretty funny.
Then, after the movie, we went to Burger King. We played in the little kids' playground.
We ran around and there, just run through tubes and crap.
There's like tubes and stuff. It was awesome.
Playground.
But it was really hot.
I would have gone on the internet, but because they have computers there, but there's
20 old people.
There's probably germs all over the place.
I've been on those.
Freaking get napkins and just.
The keyboards are greasy.
Yeah, I know, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Gotta take wipes when you go there. It's really mad. It's really disgusting.
So yeah, I think that concludes this video.
But there's one thing.
What?
We have to. All right. So, we have to compare Tobey Maguire to Andrew Garfield, Mary Jane to Gwen. I don't know who plays them. All right, Tobey Maguire was a good Spider-Man. I'm not saying he was the bad Spider-Man. He was a good Spider-Man, but Andrew Garfield just looked more Spider-Man-ish.
Yeah.
Just looked more awesome. Mary Jane. I think that Gwen did better than Mary Jane.
Yeah. Mary Jane. Is that just a random made-up name?
What, Mary Jane?
Yes.
No, I think her first name is Mary and her second name is Jane, and her last name is Watson.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No, I'm saying in that strange 3-part movie.
Yeah, the trilogy. Yeah.
Did they make up Mary Jane, or was she actually in the comics, after Gwen?
No, she was in the comics at first, I think.
Yeah, because I remember in that series.
No, wait, what?
I think
Gwen was first, actually. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
In that series, for some reason, they showed Gwen. What?
Yeah, for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was weird.
And then they showed, I love Green Goblin. I think the Green Goblin story was a bit more interesting than the Lizard story, but...
Yeah, it was.
William Dafoe was Green Goblin.
It was kind of the same.
William Dafoe was Green Goblin. Some of you people might know, and some of you might not.
I know.
Okay, well, he was good as Green Goblin.
I guess.
He was a little weird. I don't even know why we're talking about Sam Raimi.
He's a weirdo. He's an old man.
Whatever, but anyway, whoever plays Dr. Connors did very well.
Yeah, you know what I just realized?
What?
Gwen's dad looks a lot like the guy who was Green Goblin.
William Dafoe. How does he look anything like William Dafoe?
He looks like him.
Defoe.
Yeah, Dafoe.
How does he look anything like Defoe?
I don't know, he looks like him a little.
Alright, well, Defoe's much older.
Yeah.
No Harry yet, which was kind of weird. No Harry.
I like him. Maybe he'll probably be in the next movie.
He wasn't there in the beginning of the comics either.
Yeah, I know.
He wasn't right.
I don't know.
In the beginning of the comics, he was not there yet.
Yeah.
In the comics, Spider-Man actually started out on a TV show and he earned money, not on a wrestling tournament. Oh yeah, it was weird. They didn't took out the whole wrestling or something that really made Spider-Man.
That's my favorite part of the first movie, when he starts wrestling.
Oh yeah, we forgot to say one thing.
What?
Stan Lee cameo.
That was funny.
The Lizard and Spider-Man are fighting in the school that Peter goes to.
It was so loud. That's one of the loudest part of the movies.
It was. And they run into this library looking thing, and you just see Stan Lee just just organizing books and stuff, and he's listening to classical music so he can't hear anything. Lizard almost throws a chair at him, but Spider-Man swings it back and just hits the Lizard. So he just walks out, and then the Lizard and Spider-Man brash into the table that was just organizing. that bit, and it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Stan Lee's awesome. I love how Bruce Campbell did cameos in every Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi movie. He was the wrestling announcer in Spider-Man 1. He was the movie ticket guy in Spider-Man 2, I think.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and in Spider-Man 3, he was the French restaurant guy.
I never... Whoa.
Okay. No, I hope they have Venom again and actually give him a good role.
I know.
That was too short.
Not the guy from that 70s show.
Yeah.
I hope that guy doesn't play him again. He was kind of...
No, he won't.
He was
someone better. Eddie Brock has brown hair, I think. I don't know why they
What?
Eddie Brock had brown hair in the comics. I think he did.
And that actor, he has naturally brown hair, so I don't know why.
Yeah.
For that role, he dyed his hair yellow.
I'm blonde. Yeah. Why? It doesn't make sense. I actually think he looks better with. I think he actually looks better. That one actor looks better with blonde hair as Eddie Brock, but whatever. They didn't show much about Eddie Brock. They didn't give him much of a backstory or anything.
I know, he's just a guy
struggling. He was just Eddie Brock at one point. Then he's bam, he's Venom. I mean, he had a reason to want to kill Peter, but still.
The only backstory they gave him is that
he's a photographer.
He's a struggling photographer.
He's a cheating photographer who has no skill in life. And, yeah.
I think
some people thought that the astronaut guy in Spider-Man 2 that Mary Jane was going to marry, but didn't. Some people thought he would be Venom. I think some people.
Oh.
Because he was He had a reason to be Venom. I mean, a reason to kill Peter. Peter stole his girl.
That's true.
Dude, that's kind of sucky of MJ to do that, though. Like, about to marry someone and just like, no, I want Peter back again.
Yeah, we're talking so much about the other series.
Yeah, but we should talk about more about the new one.
Yeah, I think this video's done. We talked about so much stuff.
Yeah, we talked about everything we could, pretty much. I mean, there's no other movies, so...
Yep.
I guess it's done.
Thanks for watching.
This has been Super Everything, Deathman677, and we're gonna stop now.
Yeah.
I like stopping videos.